That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct.
I cannot do that. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers.
I'm afraid not.
Found my mother Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We must reach her. I'm afraid not.
We finished them off. So Magda was telling me.
Your flesh will be mine.
No.
Your
I'm afraid not.
Quickly now! Show them what you're capable of!
No.
I recall the sewers being much smaller than this.
You spent time in the sewers?
It is a long tale.
I cannot do that.
Adria should be up here.
No. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the 3 that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
Speaking of which, let's get moving.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Horadric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Lead the way to glory.
Let us fight. This evil together.
Let us seek honor together, my friend.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Horadrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
I do not like this.
Murderer. Torturer.
I have a new ally. The witch, Adria. She believes that the Black Soul Stone will allow us to defeat the Lords of Hell. But this remains to be seen. Leah still adores you, even though you left her behind.
What? No, I never saw it that way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
How well did you know Cain?
For a time, during the darkening of Tristram, we spent many nights in the Tavern of the Rising Sun, discussing his Horadric texts and the varied arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Did you meet again?
Only from afar. From time to time, our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
How did the guards capture you?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me. Zoltan Kuhl, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
I don't like dealing with Kuhl any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deckard trusted her, and so will I.
"300 years ago, I selected Kuhl and 6 others to form the Horadrim. He was a great man who was driven mad by his long quest to hunt evil.
He is not the first. What did he do?
He delved into powers not meant for man, trying to fashion an artifact that could fill his empty heart with the souls of angels and demons. The Horadrim had no choice but to slay him. The Order never recovered.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
It's disgusting. I've seen that man going in and out of it.
It's quite a maze down here, isn't it?
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long, but Lyle's guards are constantly watching me.
Are they?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you, but I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the Oasis. I can open this gate for you.
You must act. Retake control of your city.
There's little I can do. Between my advisors and the Imperial Guard, my every move and action are controlled. I have tried to fight back, but Belial's influence is strong. But now you've given me a chance. Perhaps my only chance.
How can you aid me if you are being watched?
You're here to kill Belial, aren't you? I can help.
But you have no power.
I can still fight in my own way. I want my empire back. I will find where Belial is hiding and deliver him to you.
You have already proved yourself untrustworthy.
I told you it was not my choice. My every move is controlled and I am surrounded by enemies. But I swear to you, I will help you. I will prove it to you.
No. I cannot do that.
I admire your focus, friend.
That is unnecessary.
We have battled countless creatures and journeyed through endless labyrinths, and yet you still remain vigilant.
I cannot do that. No.
For righteousness!
I'm afraid not.
Decay and rot.
These creatures won't go down easily.
That needs to recharge.
A well-deserved death.
Diablo was the youngest of the prime evils, but I found him the most dangerous, for his power over terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many humans, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and banished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
I've never seen a place like this.
That is not possible. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
You will make a fine corpse.
No. That is not possible. That is not possible. No. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. I have trained well. afraid not. I'm afraid not.
Help me, please! Someone help!
You fool! You quiet, or I will rip your tongue from your mouth.
I'm afraid not.
The enemy has destroyed Alcarnus and most of the cultists. The Master commands us to capture more slaves immediately. Go to the Oasis and abduct the villagers. Kill any who resist. That way we shall both gain allies and destroy enemies.
No.
Robert is right!
No. No. That needs to recharge. I must wait.
These enemies defy all reason.
No. I cannot do that. That is not possible. That is not possible. Traces of Zoltan Kuhl's magic linger here. That is not possible. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
This world can abide you no longer.
That is not possible. No. That is not possible. Destroying the shrine will end their ritual. That is not possible. That is not possible. I cannot do that.
No doubt the desert has swallowed its share of ancient texts over the ages.
These are harsh lands. Any tomes left here would be in poor shape.
We happen to encounter...
That is not possible.
Shouldn't mind giving them a look.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. No. No.
Help! Please help me! What is that noise? Oh no! They found us!
No.
The Imperial Guards left me here to die, but you saved me. Thank you. You. A good choice.
That is not possible. That is not possible. This chest is not all it seems. I must wait. They weren't expecting a priest of Ragnar. That is not possible. That is not possible.
No weakness consumes you.
Slake your thirst on the heretic's blood, my children. Drink deep and be blessed.
No more will perish here.
Fezul Alcazar promised that he would lead his followers from sinful Chaldeum to a lily-strewn paradise at the heart of the desert, and that the journey would transform them beyond all recognition. Judging by the condition of the gnawed corpses found weeks later, Fezul kept at least one of his promises.
You will not enter the aqueducts! Lord Belial demands your blood!
That is not possible. I cannot open this.
never wrote about this.
No. That is not possible. That is not possible. That is not possible.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
No.
This world can
I
fight
cannot
you
do
no
that.
longer.
That is not possible.
Do not fear the end.
That is not possible. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. That is not possible. I cannot do that. No. I'm afraid not.
The grave beckons.
That is not possible.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate
I must
sands
wait.
to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
know. I'm unable to get it open. I need to go back.
If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve. Ah! Leah, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end.
I know.
It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last two Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Ah, fate is whimsical. I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Kuhl's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
After what I've heard of him, I'd prefer not to become involved with this Zoltan Kuhl.
It will be dangerous, but you have faced great peril before. If Belial and Azmodan invade, you will have much more to worry about than a dismembered wizard. After surviving the devastation in Tristram all those years ago, I swore vengeance upon Diablo and his ilk. I've sacrificed everything for it. This is my path, and I will follow it through to its bloody end.
Leah is a very trusting individual, isn't she?
She has a kind heart.
You could not be more different.
Kindness will not help us survive in these dark times. The Lord of Lies is cunning. He wears many masks to hide his shifting nature from us. But we will have an advantage over him. The Black Soul Stone. Belial fears its power, for Soulstones have bested his siblings in the past, and he could be imprisoned as well.
I heard that you were there 20 years ago when Mount Eriot was destroyed.
Baal, the Lord of Destruction, sought to enslave mankind to the power of hell by corrupting the sacred World Stone. Unthinkable though it was, I was forced to destroy it.
But there were consequences.
Understand, friend, that entire worlds burned as heaven and hell fought over the World Stone. Eriot's destruction was regrettable. And, believe me, I paid a high cost as well.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
What happened when you destroyed the World Stone?
The resultant explosion dispersed the light and harmony of my angelic being. Without form or shape, I restored myself within the realm of pandemonium. It took me 20 of your years, but finally, I returned home to the high heavens.
Did your brethren understand?
Hardly. Believing my actions had endangered creation, the Angiras Council put me, the Archangel of Justice, on trial. I knew then that heaven was doomed, unless I could enlist the aid of mankind against the coming onslaught of hell.
Have you faced Belial before?
Not openly. He was never one to lead an army, always in the shadows, much like his mentor, Mephisto. He wields intrigue and artifice as proficiently as you wield your weapons.
Tilna has new goods today. Come, you look. Many of my pieces come straight from the Emperor's own collection. Very valuable. But Tilna knows you can afford it.
We won't be out here much longer. Something.
I'm unable to get it open. This gate for you.
You again.
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Belial's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Kuhl's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
So, you have learned some magic now.
They keep a close watch on me. I can't leave the palace. I stole an amulet from the Vizera ambassador. I saw him use it before. But I don't have much time. You need to find the stone. Leave Belial to me.
You saw all the guards he had up there. Just how did he manage to sneak away?
Something foul came here before us.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldeum is under siege.
Does he command all of these demons to serve him?
Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
And you agree with him?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
He was a great man.
That is not possible.
Let's get this over with. A worthy opponent!
No. I'm afraid not. No.
I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangerous side. I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him away from an army of skeletons because he was fixated on some dusty old tapestry.
I'm afraid not.
I don't like the look of that.
No. I know this stench. Corpses.
We must... leave nothing unexplored if we wish to purge these aqueducts.
I suppose. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. That is not possible. Your death nears. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
The Chaldean aqueducts were created by order of the Trade Consortium Council after the Dulgar Oasis was discovered 3 centuries ago. Though Chaldeum had been prosperous for many years, a reliable source of water allowed the city to grow even further.
I'm afraid
Luxurious public fountains were built to provide safe drinking water for everyone.
That is not possible.
The grave
That is not
beckons.
possible.
That's one lever down.
The light still guides us, even in the darkest of places.
That is not possible. I cannot do that.
The philosopher Caddis said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
Then Chaldeum is rotting.
Yes, and built on secrets.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. No. That is not possible.
The night embraces you.
Just a skirmish. Give me a real battle.
We must stop it.
No.
Belial must really want you.
No. 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 I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
I want more time to explore the great library of Chaldean when this is all over.
You remind me of Cain.
In recent days, the aqueducts have become dilapidated and infested with vermin. The Imperial Guard has done nothing, proclaiming that the aqueducts were in tolerable condition. But I have seen them with my own eyes, and I know the truth. Many
I'm
wealthy
afraid
families,
not.
including myself, now prefer well water for our homes.
All must serve the cycle.
That is not possible.
That passage should lead to the Desolate Sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
What would you have done?
You shall see when we get to my archives.
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there?
No.
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there? Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monster?
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Only an enemy would name you that.
I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
Wait, you were his guide?
Oh yes, I could show you around the world 5 times and never stub a toe.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
I cannot do that.
What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before. Now, I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we?
The Crucible! It's mine!
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. The Crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up. Poor young man. If I had known the Crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along.
I cannot do that. That is not possible.
I used to love traveling, seeing the world.
When the balance is lost, everything changes.
Yes, it's not like it was.
Have no fear, Leah. We will make this world safe again.
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cole's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet, yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
I am a priest of Rathma. I serve a greater calling.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve. My archives lie beneath this desert. Perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread upon. The Horadrim could not destroy them. They could
I'm afraid not.
the door behind them. And I still have the keys.
I cannot do that.
We, the Zakarum, have endeavored to make Chaldeum a city of mercy and salvation, but we have not yet been able to convince the emperors to change the ancient policy of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still sent to the desolate sands to die with nothing but the clothes on their back.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. No. No. I'm afraid not. No.
What a monstrous creature!
In here, I can feel my blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
No. No. That is not possible. afraid not. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
Weakness consumes you!
Many creatures died here.
Brass wrote that this land was an oasis of surpassing beauty once. A great magical battle sucked the water from the
I'm
earth,
afraid not.
killing every animal for miles. Prepare for a long fight!
That is not possible. I cannot do that. No. I cannot do that. No. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. No. That is not possible. I cannot do that. Do that. I am carrying too much.
Holy on! The adversary is before us.
Give it more time. Give it more time.
What sort of emperor allows his people
My
to
bag is
fall
full.
into such suffering?
A suspicious one.
True. I suppose this is what one should expect in such a case.
I am carrying too much. That is not possible. No. I cannot do that. I am returning to town.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Excellent.